I love going outside in the mornings with my coffee. Just checking what's growing, what's finally coming up after weeks of waiting. I think I just really love being surrounded by it. So I've been thinking a lot about how I can bring a bit of that feeling inside. I put up these shelves in my kitchen a few months ago because I love the idea of open shelving. Like a little coffee corner, somewhere practical but also somewhere I could style through the seasons. I've honestly been putting this off because I didn't know where to start. I have got loads of things I like, I just don't really know how to put them together. Usually I just kind of group things in threes, but I wanted to try a few different ideas and see what actually works. I did know that I wanted to stain the shelves a much darker colour to match all of the other wood in the house. I also wanted to add a bit more of a contrast to all of the light colours that are in the kitchen. I tried this dark oil to begin with, but not only did it barely add any colour, but I'd have to leave 6 hours between the coats and leave it outside as it was quite fumey. So I went to find something else. This time I sanded the surface to make sure that the stain could really penetrate the wood, and I applied this liberally with a brush. And after just a few coats, leaving about 30 minutes between, it really had the effect I was looking for. So I sealed it with a dark furniture wax and left it to cure overnight. In the morning they looked so good and just what I wanted. So then I gathered loads of options to style them. When I was picking things, I was trying to choose mainly neutral colours that would go with anything, as I was planning to make it colourful like other areas of our house. I first tried to have everything balanced. This looked okay, but I got quite frustrated that it looked kind of off, like cluttered and too many colours maybe. I kept moving things around and trying to make them better, but nothing really worked. I always think I want a lot of colourful things, and then suddenly it feels like too much and I panic. I think a part of the problem is that I'm trying to make it look really styled instead of thinking about what I actually want to use the space for. What I actually want is somewhere that feels connected to outside. Somewhere to put flowers from the garden, fruit and veg when it's growing, and maybe plants of onions one day. I gathered a few more things from around the house and removed anything with colour, like the print, and then everything seemed to fit together better, like more of a collection. One of my plants was too big, so I took it to the greenhouse to swap it to a smaller pot. I removed a lot of the soil and even gained another plant for somewhere else. Then I looked for flowers I could use from my front garden. And this is the bit that I imagined when I was planting all these flowers out. I always keep an eye out for little jars and vases like these, because I love these messy kind of posies that are a sample of what's growing in my garden right now. I also want to break up this row of mugs, so I got a cheap washing up brush and a cloth that will fit the vibe. I'm also always looking for nice bowls and containers for my children's toys, so I'm using some of those, which I hope will get filled with things we've grown in the garden soon. I really want to try drying some of the cut flowers that I'm growing this year, but as they aren't ready yet, some store-bought gypsophilia will have to do. I'm trying to tie it so that it will have a loop that I can hook onto the wall. I'm also stealing this wooden vase from the boys' kitchen, and I'm going to use this to break up the light colours on these pots and add some more flowers. I don't think it's finished, but it definitely feels a lot more what I had in mind. I think it's going to be one of those spaces that changes over time, especially once the garden really gets going. But for now, I'm really pleased with how it started out. See you in the next one.